What's up, ladies and gentlemen? CSW Customs back again with another video, and today we are working on a very special custom action figure. As you can see here, an Ultimate Edition Jacob Fatu. I'm very excited to get this one done. Originally, it was planned to be an Ultimate Edition. Then I saw some of the prices of the Soul Sokoa Ultimate Body. I decided to just do it Elite, but then I found a pretty cheap Ultimate Solo, so I got that, and now we have all the parts together. I'll take you through all the parts. We have Undertaker legs. I think these are just Cody Rhodes boots that I painted red. Ultimate Solo torso crotch piece, and then I have Ultimate Roman shoulders and some rock arms, and then the head from Heteration, and I sculpted a few extra dreads right there because I kind of like the way that looks. I'm really excited to get this one done. What we have here is a Keith Lee like jacket hoodie thing, and I painted it black, and then I did this a few days ago, painted all of that design on there. He wore this at Money in the Bank. I think he's been wearing like that style of like kind of hoodie recently, a cutoff hoodie, so I decided to do that. And then we have a bunch of interchangeable hands, pointing hand, two open hands, and then these, and I gotta paint the finger tape on them. These were my old Soul Sokoa, or not Soul Sokoa, Jacob Fatu hands, so they do already have finger tape, but I'd have to go over that because I've already done all the prepping. So I've already done all the acetoning and painting the torso and all that. And then obviously I painted the head scan because every time I paint a head scan, I do like one layer and then I just stop recording because it takes a long time. But we are going to go ahead and get into this custom Soul Sokoa action figure. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so starting with this Jacob Fatu custom, first we're going to go ahead and get these decals. And the decals on my first Soul Sokoa that I did with this Bad Blood gear, they didn't come out good because I used Fiend legs for some reason, and all the sculpting on it just didn't come out good, and I was brand new with decals then. I'm still new with decals, but I mean I've just gotten way better, as you can tell, honestly, with like some of the comparisons from my earlier decal customs to now. But I decided to cut all of the little scratch designs that he has, so I just cut them separately because last time it was just one big decal and it ended up like very wrinkly and it just wasn't very good. And I really like how it looks now. We're just getting these tattoo decals done, and then we'll move on to, I believe, the head scan right after we're done with these decals. Alright, now painting the head, not too hard. I've gotten a good bit of experience with painting these head scans. Still not perfect, but I am happy with how it turned out nonetheless. Getting like the reddish skin tone and the pressure points of the face, and then the eyes, getting those painted in, and the teeth here, which I am gonna give him some gold grills too, so he's not just gonna have white teeth. You see all that. Now I'm gonna get into the eyes, a little bit of black for the outer eye, and then we're gonna do a little bit of brown on the inside, and then you see some eyebrows, and now we're working on the hair, I think, or no, I think we're just doing the slits in the eyebrows. Now we're doing the beard. Okay. Just using my small brush around the edges of the beard and the hairline and all that, so I don't get paint on the face. But then I'm gonna come in with a bigger brush to just make everything a bit quicker, and so I don't have to mess up my thin brush by having to cover big areas with it. Alright, now we're just going to be filling in the rest of the hair with a bigger brush. Just going over all the dreads in the back and then the thicker parts of the beard. And I just really like the way that the head scan turned out. I think I did a pretty good job. Off camera, I did like the things you can see in his hair and then the red on the back of his hair. And now I think I'm doing the rest of the eyes right now. Just finishing those up. The little bit of white, a little white dot right on there, you can see there. But now we're just gonna be finishing up the actual figure part. Just touching up around, painting the black, and then we're gonna be filling in the decals, blending them in so that you can't see like the edges of the decals. You know, just giving it a cleaner look at the end of the day. And then also we're gonna just paint in a little bit just around the figure itself to finish it up. But we are basically done with this. Alright, I forgot, we gotta do the wrist tape, the armbands, and then all the 7 different interchangeable hands of finger tape. But I guess I'll let you guys watch all of this, but we're almost done, and I'll see you guys when we look at the finished product. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the Ultimate Edition Jacob Fatu, and I love how this turned out. It is way better, miles better than my other Bad Blood Fatu. We'll go ahead and get into this. So, I already told you guys the formula, but for the boots, we had some red boots on there, and I was going to paint some black designs. But then after I looked at some more images, he was just wearing full black boots. I don't know why. I maybe got it mixed up with something else, but I thought that he wore like black boots with like red accents and red designs or something. But no, he just wore black boots. So I swapped on some Supreme CM Punk boots so I can still get that toe articulation. It does really complete the Ultimate Edition. I already showed you guys this hoodie thing that I made, all hand painted there from a Keith Lee. And we can go ahead and take these, there goes the head, we can take these arms off, take that off, and then we'll take a quick look. This beautiful sculpt from Heteration, painted by me. I sculpted a little bit more hair on there too. Just a beautiful head scan. I love how that came out. We can go ahead and put these arms back in. And then finally, our head scan. And man, just look at that. Jacob Fatu, Ultimate Edition, in his Bad Blood gear. Had some extra decals, so I just decided to do Bad Blood. I did blend in the decals here. It's just crazy how much, like, I've done decals a few times, and I'm already just so much better than how I started. I'll put up a picture of what my original Jacob Fatu looked like. It looked awful. It was not good. I don't have it anymore. I sold it off, but it just didn't look good. And I'm glad that I was able to redo it here with this Ultimate Edition form. Jacob Fatu, Solo Sokoa Torso, decals from Curb Stomp City Decals, and head from Headeration. I'll leave a link in description if you want to get some Headeration head sculpts for yourself. And then I also did all these interchangeable hands. We have like his praying style hands that he does when he says I love you solo. We have some just open mic holding hands. I got a We the Ones hand. And then the hands on him, just some fisted hands. Seven different interchangeable hands for this guy. And he poses great as well. I love how this looks. We'll go ahead and I'll pop out these hands here. And I'll put on these praying hands. Let's see how these look once I get it in a good pose. Something like that. Looks pretty good, I think. I just love how this turned out. Definitely not even close my best Jacob Fatu yet. I hope Mattel comes out with an Ultimate Edition of him soon. But I've never been a fan of how Mattel did their head scan for Jacob Fatu. And I'm not sure if I would like it if they did more in the Ultimate form. But, I mean, this Headeration head, I think looks just like Fatu. Originally, I didn't really like it. And I think it was mainly because the hairstyle, I think. It just kind of went like wide out. But after I added a few more dreads in here and painted it all up, I really like how it looks. We'll take these out. And let me get this fisted hand. Then for this side, we'll throw in the We the Ones hand. Beautiful. I love how this turned out, and honestly, if it's, we can add one more thing. If I know where it is. Which I might not. I'm not sure where it went. I was looking for the US title, but I'm not sure where it went. But yeah, this Jacob Fatu has been completed, and I love how it looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it. I might sell it, but it just looks great. So I might keep this for my personal collection. But if you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things, you know, trying to grow this customs channel to be even bigger than it's already become. We've surpassed 100 subscribers already, and I've only had this for, I think, like a month. So thank you guys for all the support I've gotten on this so far. We're going to continue to grow this channel and put out some more customs. And originally, the next custom I was going to do on here was supposed to be a commission Will Ospreay. Unfortunately, that commission didn't go through, but we have this Ultimate Edition Jacob Fatu instead, and I am really happy with how it looks. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.